Hey, we're from the St. Croix River Education District. I'm Nick.
I'm Courtney.
And I'm Rye.
We're talking about student engagement, and this tip we're talking about right now is how we praise students when they did well. And this is one that usually comes up when we're talking about growth mindset. It's kind of one of like the key ones that comes up is praise students' effort and not their intelligence. And the reason why that's recommended by so many people so often is because praising students for a variable like intelligence, which tends to be fixed over time, and enough adults telling them that kind of puts them in that fixed mindset where they think, oh, I'm this intelligent. And if I succeed, it's because I'm this intelligent. I can't change how intelligent I am, and I better protect how intelligent I am. So I better not risk anything because I might get the answer wrong, and then people won't think I'm intelligent anymore. So it kind of puts them in that little pigeonhole, little box, instead of reinforcing the idea that they succeed because they tried hard. So when I praise a student, I really try to point out like, oh yeah, I love how hard you worked on that. Or like when I read something they wrote, like, oh my gosh, like I just saw you focusing so hard while you were writing, and I just love like how much time you put into this. And I saw you even like scribbling a couple things or erasing a couple things and writing over. And I love that because I love how you were thinking so hard about ways to even get better at it. I don't know, you guys probably have similar experiences.
This is one that I struggle with my nieces, and I'm really trying to work on right now. Instead of telling them how smart they are, telling them I'm proud of how hard they're working. Instead, I mean, they're so cute and they are so smart, but it's important to let them know that it's great that they're just working hard.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like when you do it, it's more valuable. You can almost see like I've used this with my daughters too, especially my 4-year-old. Like she's really grasping onto it, and she just when you praise effort and perseverance more, she just like struts around a little bit higher, and it just hits harder. I feel like.
Yeah. And one thing I on the note that I can't help but mentioning after hearing Courtney's anecdote is I've worked with quite a few math teachers who've kind of pounded into me this really good idea, which is, and they tend to focus more, I think, on growth mindset the most of any teachers I've worked with, because you hear that phrase so often, like, I'm just not a math person. I'm just bad at math. It's a very like fixed mindset problem they have to deal with quite frequently, of students kind of throwing up their hands and saying, well, I'm just not going to be good at this because I wasn't born to be. So whenever I talk about, I struggled with math in school. Of all the subjects, it's the one I had to work harder at. And notice how I even caught myself in this video almost saying I'm bad at math. That's not it. It's just, it took more time. I had to take more tries to get something, and sometimes get more help from the teacher to get something. So I had to work harder at it. So all that language is really important, and it's not like one time you say, hey, oh my gosh, you're so smart, Jeremy. It doesn't poison that kid's brain for life. It's cumulative. All these thousands and thousands of times that they either get told that they're smart or that they tried hard and we're proud of them, it just adds up to an impression and a way that they approach problem solving. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Have a good one.